The art direction effectively conveys the feelings of an unknown, sometimes oppressive adventure. You boot up the game and immediately notice the great visuals with pretty colors and beautifully designed environments. It sets a really enjoyable, overall cute vibe. But beneath that cute vibe, you find a touching story about a boy who runs away from home. Early on, he forms a crucial bond with a small deer. The story focuses entirely on their mutual need to explore and to survive the journey's trials together. What is incredible is how such a touching story can be told without any vocals. The game is told entirely through visuals, with absolutely no voice acting. Because nobody's talking to you, it requires some interpretation to figure out what exactly is happening. But even without words, the message was heartfelt and gave me a great sense of coming to terms with the sometimes sad realities of life. The music is very fitting and does a great job of building the world and story. It shifts dynamically from soothing and comforting when you're safe to suddenly conveying risk and danger when things go wrong. The best part of this journey is your companion. The deer ages as the journey progresses, growing in size and strength. It is a massive shift, going from fitting right into the boy's backpack to becoming an independent companion. As it grows, it changes how you play. The deer has a mysterious power to destroy darkness and light the way. When small, it can charge and explode blue energy, destroying dangerous dark matter puddles blocking the path. But there was a catch. It would stay put for a few seconds to regain its energy. I had to wait for the little guy to recover. When it was older, it didn't have to rest after an explosion. It could create a constant blue glow from its horns, making it easier to travel through dark areas. Once he got bigger, I didn't have to carry him across gaps anymore, and I could actually use his antlers to boost myself to the hard-to-reach spots. Through every stage, I could even guide it to press buttons or move objects to solve puzzles. Obstacle puzzles make up a huge chunk of the gameplay. You're working with primarily 2D movement, moving left and right, with some small sections allowing limited Y-axis movement, giving a little depth to dodge around obstacles. To keep moving forward, you'll have to solve a series of minor puzzles scattered throughout the levels. They were great and fit the game well, not making you think too hard. They're easy but well designed so as not to slow you down. That fast pace is important because there is no combat in this game. The focus is entirely on threat avoidance. A mysterious dark substance corrupts wild animals, turning them into vicious monsters. Since you can't fight back, you'll either have to carefully sneak past enemies or, when sneaking isn't an option, run for your life through various obstacles. The stealth sequence is all about timing. I had to sit and watch their patrol patterns, waiting for them to look away just long enough for me to dart to the next piece of cover. The chase sequences can get very intense very fast. There was one section that had me running from a pack of wolves intent on my destruction. I had to think fast, pulling levers, jumping gaps, and climbing obstacles where every second counts. Unfortunately, surviving these escapes can be frustrating because the movement controls can be inconsistent. Sometimes the boy just doesn't do what you want him to. For example, he might climb down a ledge instead of jumping, leading to a death during a wolf chase due to the wasted seconds. But the controls work perfectly most of the time. The few occasions when it didn't quite respond as intended didn't destroy the experience. It was just a minor nuisance. I also ran into a few glitches where characters just wouldn't move or trigger the next event, which forced me to restart the game. I only had to do that twice due to the odd bugs, but I came back right before the problem area, and the game kept moving forward. Not much time was wasted. The game stays true to its E rating, and most scenes are appropriate for kids to watch. There's no combat, as the focus is entirely on avoiding threats and solving puzzles. While the mysterious substance does change the appearance of animals, it's never terrifying. The scariest thing is probably a boar that grows in size. It is dark and mean, but honestly it looks pretty cool, albeit very dangerous. Let's break down the final scores to see exactly where this beautiful adventure lands. The visuals were great, with beautiful environments and endearing characters. I'm giving it a 4. The story was amazing. It's incredible how such a touching story can be told with no vocals. That's a 5. The gameplay was enjoyable with good puzzles, but suffered from some wonky movements. I'm giving it a 3. The longevity is non-existent since it can be finished in less than 4 hours and easily set aside, earning it a 0. The fun was definitely there because it was touching and highly enjoyable, although a little short. I'll give it a 4. Earning Deer and Boy an average score of 3.2 out of 5, placing it on my top shelf. It was a great game, and I wholeheartedly loved getting through it. However, the new release price doesn't quite match what the game has to offer. I definitely recommend checking this game out, but maybe wait for a sale to feel like you got your money's worth. It is a true one-and-done experience with very little replay value. If you'd like to check out some other games, make sure you click on the playlist popping up on the left side of the screen right now. We'll find exactly what you want.